Well, good morning and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. My name is Sherry if you're new. So, you see here, we just went grocery shopping for my house. And boy, did those prices go up in the last several months. I tell you what, between inflation and what's going on overseas and just regular everyday things, especially like when you go to sit there and purchase, eggs, these things all play into it all. When you go buy eggs from whether it's your local farmer or at the store, they are getting very, very high. Obviously not as high as when we had that bird epidemic flu going on, but they are certainly getting up there. And the contribution to all that is between the cost of the fertilizer and anything else, the feed, growing this all. And I was just really astounded and dumbfounded at about all of this particular stuff that's going on. So I just want to show you that when I go to the store, I really try to look for as many deals as I can, and I stock up. So if you've been with me for a long time, you kind of know that Publix down here in Central Florida is one of my favorite stores. I really do like going at them. And I love doing them, especially around the holidays, okay? Now, of course, the holidays is going to be bringing you like barbecues. We have more Memorial Day coming up. We have 4th of July, Father's Day. People love to grill on Father's Day. You got graduation for all of those people that are graduating. And people do spend way more money during the summer than at any other time frame. And one of the main reasons is because a lot of these items are going on sale at that time because they want you to buy. You have to be real picky at buying, okay? You have to make sure that you are going to use what you're going to buy. Now, if you're new here, I'm a family of 5. Okay, so I have me, my husband, and I have 3 children living at home. Okay, I do a lot of grocery shopping, but I try not to go every week. Okay, now if I have to maybe skip a week or something like that, I am totally okay with that. I can go about almost 2 weeks without getting any food, except maybe some basics like your bananas, your pineapples, stuff like that. We love fruit here in our house. All fruit is not in season all at one time. So we have to make sure that when we do that, I have to make sure that I can get a really good price on it. Publix may not always be cheaper on some of these items, but sometimes they are. If you're wondering, I'm just setting up everything over here because I'm getting ready to put everything all the way in a few. So, because Publix does a lot of buy one, get one frees, I stock up. We do go through a lot of chips in my family, if you can tell. But all of this stuff here was buy one, get one free. Okay? And that's, if you can, the way you should shop. Now, you may not have a Publix where you are, but if you certainly have another store that is like a buy one, get one free in your area, that is when you stock up. When you have big sales, that is when you stock up. Like ground beef. The ground beef was not on sale this week, last week, and it's not quite on sale this week. So I'm gonna check for next week because next week is actually Memorial Day. So they'll probably go down on that time frame. I want to make sure that I get the best prices in my beef because again, cost is going up. All right, you are going to have very high prices within the next 6 months. So you want to go ahead and be able to lock those prices in at today's market. So then that way in 6 months down the road, if you are still eating off this particular time frame, you will be saving yourself a lot of money. And that's what it's all for, okay? You want to save yourself money. You don't want to be spending a whole heck of a lot on the essentials that you are going to need. Now, everything here, like I said, that I'm loading, except for these were 5 for $3, $1.89. The bananas, I'm not too sure and stuff on. But I mean, most of this other stuff here was buy one, get one free. And you know what the best part was? I was not expecting this. Publix, buy one, get one free on these half pints. So I spent $16 for 2 of them. Now, if you're a canner like I am, those are the great deals that you can get. I mean, your better deals at going to flea markets and going shopping to go ahead and finding the better prices. Sometimes you can get these things for like, 25 cents or, 50 cents a piece at a yard sale. That's where you kind of want to shop at. Unfortunately, some of my places around here for yard sales, I've never seen a cannings of any kind. So I've gone into Goodwill and I haven't seen anything in there. So I can't do that here. There's no major estate sales that have them. Trust me, I've looked. Either that or they're already gone. But I mean, you're also going to have some canned goods. So I usually stock up on some canned goods. We have no more chili. Now we do eat chili out of here. Every once in a while. It's not like a lot in our house. If I'm going to do like a major batch, then I will go ahead and certainly go ahead and get some, beef when it's on sale, some hamburger when it's on sale. But then there's some times where these are cheaper. I get the no beans. We have chili hot dogs then one night. Or, maybe I'll make a big batch of home fries and we'll throw the fries and then have some chili. And we have some chili fries with some cheese. There are so many different options that you can do that. If worse comes to worse and a power outage happens in your area, chili is so good to eat right out of the can. I know my girls may not always like chili, but I can tell you right now, if that's the only thing that was here to eat, they'll eat it because they're not going to starve. So right now, I'm just kind of going through and separating everything. I actually do have several meal plans and ideas coming out of all this. Saw a couple of viral things that I'm thinking about doing this weekend. And then some non-viral things. I want to go ahead and do some fun stuff. Because I have not been in the kitchen. If you've been with me a while, I haven't been in the kitchen doing a video like this and cooking for a bit. Life has really just been way too busy for me. And what we're going to have to do is work on that. I have done some voiceovers just because sometimes right now it's a little easier for me. I am speaking a little louder than normal, but because it's Thursday, my husband does not have to work today, and I have a wonderful child who is not feeling so good, stayed home from today. So I begged her very nicely if she could hold the video camera so I don't have to sit there and readjust every 5 seconds. I miss talking in front of the camera like this, so I am super glad that we are doing this right now. So believe it or not, even though there's rising food costs, some things you are still, unfortunately, still gonna have to spend the money on, especially if it's a household staple. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and go ahead and buy. This haul, all right here, cost us $166. Believe it or not. This was a really great haul. I got buy one, get one biscuits, buy one, get one peanuts, delicious Cabot Vermont cheeses. We got a couple. I got a Gouda and a seriously sharp cheddar. We got some buy one, get one free Cheez-Its. So we got a couple of different flavors. I got these. We're gonna try these out. The Ritz Bits. They got them in peanut butter, and we got the cheesy pizza kind. So that's awesome. We're going to be doing something fun with these cucumbers. If you know what cucumbers can make, then you know already in advance. And then we got these cereals. These are buy one, get one free. We are a cereal family, especially Monday through Friday when school is in session. We've got some buy one, get one free cake mix and some frostings. So we can go ahead and do that. We are gonna have some fun videos over the next couple of days, but also what I was trying to get at as well is with the economy and the state it is, you really need to make sure you budget your money correctly, allocate to your basic needs. If you don't eat it, don't store it, okay? This is a very important time frame where you can't be going and thinking, oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and make this because this sounds great. And then that item ends up in the back of your pantry item or ends up in the refrigerator and you gotta throw it away. So always eat what you store what you eat. Dry beans are also another good thing to keep on hand. You know, anything that is going to be going up in cost because of either the war, whether it's due to inflation or could be weather related, you know. Sometimes, you know, Florida can get a really hard freeze and there goes all of your orange crop. So you just have to remember what you eat. Get it when the prices are cheap. Buy in bulk if you can, if it's affordable for you. If you're one person, you might not be able to do that. But even if you're a family of two, you can buy a little bit in bulk. You can go ahead and put it in the freezer. And then that way, you know, like yeast. If you do make some breads, sorry, we have a cat who just jumped up to go see my daughter and he's pushing on her arm because he wants to be petted. And, you know, so like when you're making breads and you're making yeast, you know, you don't have to sit there and keep that in the refrigerator or in the pantry. You can freeze it, and when you need it, take a little out and then use it. That way you always have a fresh ingredient at a lower cost price. So I hope this video helps you out today. If you do like this video, go ahead and like, share, but most importantly, go ahead and throw a comment down below. Let me see what you guys all think of this haul and any of your comments that you have. Any great suggestions. I do love reading them, and there are times where I'm able to go ahead and either, you know, put a little heart on it or make a comment back to you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so then that way you can always get updated and fresh information. Like, click that notification bell so then that way you see all of my updated information. And as always, oh, and I'm going to pop a couple videos here and here for you. And as always, keep on cooking. Bye.